Chapter 183. Resistance. Upon this reply, Olad hit himself on the chest, bowed deeply before the altar, and then went straight out to the 99 waiting brothers, immediately called upon Janelle, and told him everything what he had heard from the Lord. And Janelle replied in return, "Verily, if you had not explained this situation with such lofty earnestness, I could hardly believe that the large, sublime, holy God could involve himself with such trifle matters. Nevertheless, there must be something to it. If the Lord wants to withhold his mercy from us, if we do not let go of this apparent vice and want to give us a bitter judgment instead, I will immediately make known the Lord's will. I can take care of me and my house. There certainly will be no more gatherings, and we also will pay no more visits except in the manner the Lord wants it, namely, in his most holy name only. But concerning the others, I can of course give no guarantees what they will do. And Olad said, "This for the time being concern neither you nor me. In this regard, the Lord will be doing his part." Then Janelle at once went to the 98, as well as to their children and women, and made the Lord's will known to them, in precisely the same way as he had heard it from Olad. The men converted soon afterwards, but the women and the more adult children began to sob and secretly even cried and railed and said, "God could not have said that. This is an invention of Olad, the 10 magicians of the height, and now also the famous Janelle, who always knows how to turn his coat to the wind. Why should we not be loved in a society by several men? Why should we be there for only one man, and to polish and make us beautiful for him only? Why should our daughters not have the opportunity to make all sorts of acquaintances with the young man's world, so that they can choose the one which they like most? And why should our sons not get to know the girls? Or should they, in the end, remain unmarried? But where else, except in social circles, a chance presents itself for this? We, in any way, only visit respectable, old aristocratic houses, and are visited by them in return. God cannot be wise if he demands something like that from us. If we did something bad during such visits, it would be something else. But we are only having fun, doing so in the most innocent way of the world. How can this be contrary to a wise God?" But Janelle said to them, "O you women, you grumble about the arrangements of God. Don't you know how He always has chastised those who oppose him. This matter appears to you too trifle, which, however, is important to God. Therefore you say, God could not be wise? Oh, you blind fools! Who created the small gnat? Who the leaf mite? Who the countless worms in a swamp? Who the hairs of your head? Are all these not seemingly petty things? And yet, the great God takes care of them. Who but the workmaster knows what is best for his works? But if the great workmaster himself gives us rules on how to live, should we not immediately, most thankfully, accept them? Even if the evil seems to you to be small and insignificant, because you already got accustomed to it, should it therefore be the case with God? Oh, the Lord will never align himself with our great folly. But it is up to us, his creatures, to follow his will. For he alone knows what is good for us. Does not only one drop of poison already poisons 10 buckets of water, so that it cannot be enjoyed wholesomely and without harm? But can one healthy drop of water also purify 10 buckets full of poison? Thus, death is more powerful than life, and we can very easily lose it. It is therefore important to consider the rules carefully and live according to the will of the Lord of life. Understand me and never grumble. Amen.